These enormous movable storage racks which can hold and move many tons of product. Opening to make product available in one aisle and closing again to open up the next aisle. They also have multiple built-in safety features so that the huge mass can come to a stop in seconds if a human being should get in the way. And so we move on around the world of Quest to Indonesia. The offices, labs, warehouse and factory of Quest Indonesia lie more than an hour's drive from the center of Jakarta. It is a very attractive location, but the heat and the humidity have to be experienced to be appreciated. This is Bob de Zwart. At the time of filming, he was in charge of the Quest Indonesia operation. Today, he is Director and General Manager with Quest Australia. And Walt Darmanin, seen here at the opening of the new production facilities in Australia, has taken over as Director and General Manager of Quest Indonesia. Tobacco is a major part of Quest Indonesia's business, particularly the unique and unusual Kretek cigarettes with their distinctive clove fragrance. In spite of the fact that health warnings are to be introduced on packs in the near future, they're forecasting a growth in the Indonesian tobacco market over the next 10 years of between 10 and 12% per annum, compared to most Western markets where they're predicting declines at the rate of 3% a year. Indonesia is a very fertile country. They say that if you drop a fruit pit or stone on the ground, a fruit tree will grow there. The result of this fertility is that few families actually go hungry, and there has recently been much more money to spend. The construction industry in Indonesia is working very hard and providing employment for a great many people. Nevertheless, the average family of 4 is only able to afford about 15,000 rupiah, about $7 a month on non-food shopping. This is why Indonesia was one of the early markets to introduce the one-shot cachet. This low level of disposable income also explains the popularity in Indonesia of multiple-purpose products, detergents that are used for clothes, dishes, cars, floors, and sometimes even people. It is a colorful retail scene in which small street market stalls and one-man shops compete with up-to-date supermarkets. Traditionally, the market for food flavors in Indonesia has been small, and the consumption of dairy products is not very large either. Savory food flavors are, however, now starting to develop, and in such a warm country, the market for drinks and cordials is very strong. The Quest facility in Indonesia is a busy and productive one. Most of the work on liquid flavors is done in the labs in Indonesia, based on recipes supplied from either Holland or Australia. The majority of the key compounds, of course, come from Holland. There are few problems in importing most raw materials into Indonesia, except for certain products which already grow there in abundance anyway. As Bob de Zwart says, all you have to do is pay the duty. Many tons of liquid flavor are produced here each year. Powder flavors are much harder to make in the Indonesian climate, where 85 to 90% humidity is the norm, compared with 50 to 55% humidity, which can be called the norm in many countries. For satisfactory production of most powder flavors, they would need a very expensive, fully climate-controlled building. As a result, they rely on Smithfield in Australia for such products. Sailing time from Sydney to Jakarta is a mere 10 days, compared with 30 days or more from Holland. In Indonesia, powder flavors are mainly for the seasoning industry, not so much for the beverage industry. Bob de Zwart told us that it is important to realize that growth in countries like Indonesia will never be steady and consistent. It will always move in peaks and troughs. But, he added, that the sheer size and potential of the whole Southeast Asian region means that, as the Japanese have already proved, given a lot of stamina and the will to continue to work hard at it, the future for Indonesia and for Southeast Asia as a whole can be very bright and healthy indeed. Finally, one of the delightful advantages of the Indonesian climate is the opportunity it provides to place the Quest Canteen in a beautiful semi-open-air setting. This then has been another brief glimpse into just a few of the people and the places that make up the wide world of Quest International. To those dozens of people who helped us, our deep thanks. Those thousands more we've not yet met, our best wishes.